BryceJW here, and today, and we're here with Reforged Gaming Lounge. They're awesome. Well, actually, you tell everyone about.
Yeah,
Reforged
absolutely. So
Gaming
I'm
Lounge.
David. I'm David. I'm the co-founder and the community director for Reforged Gaming Lounge. Chris Dugan and I started Reforged back in 2017 as a concept idea. We did pop-up events all over Charleston. We mostly focus on casual, but we do work with communities who want to put on competitive stuff in the future. So we give them the infrastructure to sort of run how they want to do things. We just got we closed on a business loan back in April, and construction started on the lounge here in May. And so finally today doing our soft open event. So it's the first time we've actually been open to the public. And while we're doing that today, we've also partnered with MUSC and the Children's Miracle Network for Extra Life. So we had an awesome opportunity to work with Tate and the Children's Miracle Network to be able to not only get people in here for the first day, but also to raise money.
Nice.
So a big portion of the day has been, if you donate to the Children's Miracle Network, then it's pretty much free gaming from noon to 6.
That's awesome.
So pretty much the majority of the day is going to be free gaming for those who have decided to donate. So we're super happy to have them
Awesome.
here. And
I was going to ask. Were you? Was it?
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I would say we're super lucky to have you here.
Yeah,
to
man.
be able to stream and do some cool stuff for people. So we're happy to have you.
I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. It's just thank you for having me. It's a very awesome opportunity to help reach out in the community and help the community grow. And I just love streaming. I love gaming. I love people. And as you guys in the chat know, and I always try to share the love of gaming and just try to network,
Exactly.
But I was going to say, so where can they find you?
Where they can find us on Facebook, Instagram, a little bit on YouTube. We're mostly active on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, the address here is 8484 Dorchester Road, Suite B, and that's in North Charleston, South Carolina. Like I said, we'll be open Wednesday through Sunday, and Wednesday through Friday, it's going to be like 4 or 5 to midnight. Saturday and Sunday, it is going to be 12 to 12. The grand opening is going to be November 16th. We are not going to be open on November 9th because that's my wedding. So we're actually going to be closed
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
So we'll be closed for my wedding, but after that, we're full steam ahead, and we'll have our liquor license here hopefully in the next couple of days as well. So,
alcohol.
yep, we'll have a video game themed cocktails.
Nice.
So we have a couple of cool ideas. We have some really cool bartenders we've hired.
Nice. That's awesome.
You've met Kate. She's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah.
So we're gonna have some cool video game themed cocktails for you
That's
guys to
awesome.
enjoy while you're gaming with your friends and family.
That's awesome. And one thing I wanted to ask was, what was I going to ask? There was an important question, but I forget. It's been a long day,
All good.
But I'm really excited because this place is awesome. Because we used to have a contender. We had played, like I told you about, like we used to have a place called Contender Esports, and one of the people that worked there is here today, and but they unfortunately closed down and stuff. And one thing I like about y'all is y'all don't treat it as a daycare, right? Like
we're not a daycare. You have to be, if you want to be by yourself without a parent, you need to be 18 and up. However, if you have kids and you want to game with your kids or grab a beer or something while your kids are playing games, we're more than happy to have you. We're just trying to build a really cool gaming place for people who want to come out and game together.
Yeah.
Whether, if you're a parent with kids and you want to show them all the cool stuff you used to play back in like N64 or the GameCube days, you can show them that. We've also obviously got the newer stuff. So if you want to be able to, as long as you've got someone you want to game with, we're welcome to have you. We're happy to have you.
That's awesome.
Right.
The other question, I guess, what games do you support? Do you support all games on PC?
Yeah.
Consoles, like what are all the tech like?
Yeah, absolutely. So in the PC world, obviously there's a huge variety that you can pull from. So if you have a Battle.net, a Steam, or Epic account, you can sign into your own stuff and play your own games. However, on the PCs, we also have a ton of house accounts. So if you've never played Overwatch 2 before, or if you've never played Apex Legends before, you can simply just click on it. It'll have the really cool UI system, super easy to use. You sign in. Click on the game you want. You can either sign into your own system or use a house account. So it's pretty much click and go. For the consoles, we've got an ever-growing library. So we've got a bunch. We've got about like 7 or 8 titles per console right now.
Yeah,
but as the demand grows and as more games come out, we obviously are going to have more. So Black Ops 6 just came out, so we picked up copies of Black Ops 6 for the PS5.
Nice, that's awesome.
Tekken DLC comes out all the time. We just picked up Hihachi and Eddie because that came out recently. So we have a bunch of people who are, anytime that someone says, hey, you know, could you guys ever get this game? There's a good chance that we can pick up that game if the demand's there.
That's awesome. 100%. Can you pick up Dragon Ball Sparking Zero?
That's definite. So we've had 3 or 4 people ask us about that, and we're all for it. I love the DBZ fighting games. They're classics. And we're also going to be growing our tabletop and card game library as well.
I like that.
Yeah. That big cabinet right there, we want to have. There's only like 4 or 5 games in there right now. I want to fill it to the brim.
Do you know the local game shops around here? The local card games?
Yeah.
Like Run Around?
Yeah, absolutely. I know. I live about 5 minutes away from the new Green Dragon location.
There's a new one?
Yes. So they used to be by the Ice Palace.
I remember the Ice Palace one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now they have a smaller location in West Ashley, really close to.
Just ignore the chat. That just
no, it's cool. Alien Isolation 2. Ooh, that sounds great. That would be fun. I actually really like that idea.
Yeah, I mean, like horror games for horror month.
Yeah.
But like last month. But where was the Green Dragon?
The new Green Dragon is where the new Player's Place location is. So it's in West Ashley near. What is it? There's a breakfast place that's by it as well called Berry Patch. It's near the Berry Patch.
Yeah.
And Ed's Barbershop. So if you see that,
like Dorchester area?
No, so it's right.
Somerville?
No, it's in West Ashley.
Oh,
it's in West Ashley.
Like Captain Comics, all that stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's in that area. So
I'm gonna have to check it out because I like checking out stuff like that. So. I was going to say. What are the prices like?
So it's a bundle deal. So just like the old arcades, you used to have to buy tokens. With us, you buy hours. So if you want 1 hour, it's $10. If you want 4 hours, it's 36, so it becomes less expensive per hour. 8 hours is 64. So the more hours you buy, the less expensive it becomes. However, one of the cool things about having an account here is that if you buy 8 hours and you only use 2, the best part about that is that you can leave, come back anytime you want, and just sign back in and go. So if you end up wanting to save money and you buy a bunch of hours, you can sign back in whenever you want and you can log in and play.
Yeah.
So we want to be able to give people the ability to get the most value for their dollar.
Yeah.
We're thinking about maybe one day doing a subscription for people to pay X amount per month.
Like a monthly subscription like Contender did, but if you do that, I recommend making it cheaper.
Right. Well,
because I just wanted to, I don't mean to interrupt, but I just want to say, the problem with the reason why a lot of people turned away from Contender was because the memberships were so high, the prices were expensive.
Right.
But the reason why I like you guys is because you guys are very valuable. Not what's the word? Cheaper. Like you guys value for your buck, and you use.
We're doing a giveaway.
Just ignore the loud noises, but I'm going to make sure I'm checking, but
100%.
I was 7 too, but one thing I like about you guys is that, like you said, like I was trying to say, the prices are cheaper, and you guys try to be personable with the guests, and like I've noticed that you guys were talking to everyone that was coming in, working it out with everyone, like talking to everyone. Working it out with everyone, talking with everyone, and I think that's a really great company aspect. I think like for instance, Palmetto Gaming does that. They talk to all of their guests. They work with their customers.
Yeah, we want to give people as much value as possible. We know that, it's hard out there. Life's hard out there. And we want to be able to give people something that they can really enjoy. And if we're able to stay open and grow as a company, but also give people a really good value, I'm all for that. We're going to have a bar as well. So that's going to help also with the cost. Yeah. And our overall goal is the lower we keep the price of gaming for people, the better. So I think that's something that
I think that would
can appreciate.
Yeah, I agree. Would you be willing to work with people like YouTubers and 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 like sponsorships or just working collabing. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think about that?
So absolutely, we've reached out and we've actually been in contact with a couple of people who are game developers. Yeah.
We're game developers, yeah.
Yeah, so there's some indie game developers that we actually met at Sege that are really cool.
Siege?
SEGE.
Yeah, I know. Southeast Game Machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've been there. I went there this year and last year. I went this year. I met a lot of the retro gaming YouTubers, and they're all awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of good people there. I met a few indie game developers that were on the right-hand side there.
Yeah.
They were super cool. Bonnie and B Gaming, that was one I think that we met. She was super cool. She's making a really cool like puzzle platformer.
What's the name of it?
The developer's name is called Basking Bee Gaming.
Oh, nice.
And
Basking Bee Gaming. Let me type it out.
Yeah, I can look up her game name.
Basking Bee. Is it just like
BEE, like a buzzing
like a bee? Bee Gaming. I see. What was it?
trying to find her games.
No worries. I can look up too. I think Google might be our friend.
Yeah,
make sure I'm spelling it right. Basking
B
games.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what her games are.
That's in her frets. Parallel. Project Parallel is her
Project
current
Parallel.
game.
Okay, let me see if I can. I'm just going to link the site so you guys can check it out there.
She's done a couple of really cool things. She's completely revamping her engine. So she's starting from like the ground up on it.
Oh, nice.
And we got to meet her. She's really fun, talented.
Nice.
That's one thing that we're looking to just collaborate with, just cross promote, and really, if anything, because we're a new business, we don't have the ability to just write checks over and over to people.
Yeah,
but that would be really cool too. I'd love to do that.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah,
but being able to at least cross promote people and be like, hey, we support people in wanting to grow.
Yeah,
we support people in wanting to, develop as either content creators or competitive gamers, especially for people who like competing. And stuff.
Tournaments and stuff like that. Like we talked about, we're working on possibly doing Smash tournaments, other tournaments.
And here's the thing: is the big thing that we're wanting to emphasize is that we give TOs and we give organizations the infrastructure. You guys have the ability to, obviously it's your rules, your games. You guys know the competition stuff so much more than we do.
Yeah.
And the few tournaments that we run, they're typically just house tournaments. They're just fun. Most of them are like for charity and small deals, small prize pools. But for people who really want to be able to branch out, like I met the esports director for Charleston Southern. He's wanting to do stuff. Cool, He's very cool. So being able to give people the opportunity to have an infrastructure to do something that they love, that's our big deal.
Yeah, I got you.
And by the way, Bryce, I do have a few people
I'll let you go. But
absolutely, man. It was a pleasure.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
You guys. This guy's awesome.
Thank you.
Hey guys. How's it going?
All right, so that was Reforged Gaming Lounge. Thank you for being on here. And thank you for Reforged Gaming Lounge for being on the interview. We really appreciate you. Check them out. They have a Instagram, Facebook. Check them out. He's a really nice guy. I was going to tell him, but they're one of the things I really liked about what they're trying to do is work with, like he mentioned, was work with people, collab, like cross promote, and I think that's important for a business. And I think working with people instead of being competition is something that's really important to me and to the businesses. That's why Phoenix Street Show does so well. He's very knowledgeable in the area and in gaming in general, business side of things. He seems very knowledgeable. So I'm definitely excited to work with him. I think it's an awesome. Thanks and raid. Oh my gosh, I got a raid in. Hello. Dang, I wasn't even paying attention to the Twitch. Hello, Raiders. He's very knowledgeable. Yeah. What was I going to say? I can't remember. But thank you, Raiders. I'm also on Twitch. But it's just crazy. What was I going to say? I was going to say something professional. I can't remember. But one thing I like about this place, and the people, they're very nice. We're honest, nice, good, and also willing to work with people. That's something that I look for in businesses. I look for in people, in in gaming places and other places. And I can tell I can tell when a company, like how a company is when not all the way. I'm not as knowledgeable in that, but I can understand where companies are better when they work together. You know, I that's the that's what I'm trying to say. And they're doing an awesome opportunity. They're doing an awesome I fully support this place. That's why I wanted to do this interview, because I wanted to share them and hopefully spread awareness about the I want to hopefully spread awareness about the the business, you know, about Reforged Gaming, about this place, and hopefully get more people coming into their place, and hopefully start a beautiful friendship and beautiful relation, business partnership, you know, and help them grow. I like helping people grow. I'm all about helping people grow. I'm all about just working with people instead of against people. That's why I'm always trying to work with people. I'm always trying to work it out with people. But yeah, that's the interview. We'll continue with the stream, but yeah. Thank you, Reforged Gaming Lounge, for having me here and working with me. They were, ever since I first messaged them, they were very open into working it out with me and collabing with me, cross promoting and stuff. This will go on my Instagram, and YouTube. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, no, I really appreciate. Shout out to Reforged Gaming Lounge. They're awesome.